So what's going on, people? Welcome back. I hope all are doing good. Okay. Um, okay. Let's start this video. So in this video, I'll teach you about how do you use SED command. So SED commands basically stands. It's not stand. It's like a short form for stream editor. So SED command, it's basically what stand for stream editor. So it is basically it's like a what powerful text processing utility in what Linux like operating system, and it is used to perform text transformation on an what input stream and print the result to the standard output. That is why we use SED command. Okay, let's see the syntax. How does it works? So how it is? Okay, so SED command syntax will be like this: command and file name. So this is the syntax. I mean the basic syntax of SED command. Okay, let's dive into the SED as well. Okay, the first example that I will show you about how to use SED is that okay, let's first create one file. Okay, file.txt. Now what we do, we'll randomly type some sentences. Okay, so this, that, are people, word, friends, book, car, laptop, and bike. Okay, let's take Nike only. Bike, keyboard. Okay, it's enough. Now I'll save it. Okay, now what I do, the first thing I'm showing in the SED command will be SED. I'm showing you how to substitute a string inside a file. So before that, I need to see what's inside a file, right, to operate it. Okay, so this is the sentence I inputted into that file.txt. Now what I do, I'll use set command and double quotes, single quotes, yes slash pattern and replacement. So in this path, I need to specify which string need to be replaced to this string. Okay, then I need to specify a file name. Okay, now what I do, I'll replace this pattern with a string. Let's say you need to replace people with peoples. Okay, what do you do now? If I press enter, okay, I need to close this one, I guess. Yeah, so the people will be replaced with peoples. Okay, so one thing you need to be careful in using SED command is that so whenever you execute a SED command, this will never override the file.txt. okay, so if you need to override that file, then with the same command you need to use -i, so this will permanently edit the file. Okay, so be careful while using it. First you just execute without editing it, then you try to edit the main file. Okay, I'm not editing the file now, I'm editing the file. Now if I do cat file.txt, now you can see the file is been edited. Last time that file did not be edited, that did not edit it will just output the what it will just output the answer in the terminal. Okay, it is not editing, it is just modifying, and it is just printing out the what answer. Okay, now I am editing it with the what argument called -i. Okay, so the next thing, I'll give you another example. Let's say I do cat file, let's change friends to friend. Okay, okay, let's do not only changing friends to friend and all, let's change the word itself. Let's say I need to edit it, so I'm using -i. Be careful while using it. I need to laptop, I need to edit it to lappy. I don't need laptop, I need it in a short form, that will be lappy. Then I'm editing it. If I do cat file1.txt, so the laptop will be edited to lappy. Okay. Now the other thing that I can show is that, let's say okay, let me go inside the file. So let's say this is okay. Let's have a string like this. I'll show you what you will do, what you are going to do with that. Okay, what I do is that I'll use set command -i then single quotes s/. So you can see there is many this and this, right? So this will be the first occurrence. Okay, this will be the second occurrence, and this will be third occurrence. What I do, I'll change this. If there is a this in the first occurrence, and change it to that. Okay, for that what I do 1. So if I specify 2, then it will edit the second occurrence. So I need first occurrence of this should be edited to that. Okay, then I need to specify a file name. Now if I do cat file name, see the first occurrence of this here also it was this. Sorry, 1 second. Yeah, you can see it's not moving. Okay, you can see now first in the file it was this in the first and this in the last also. Now it has become that and that. So that is the use of first occurrence and first occurrence. Let me say that instead of for first occurrence, I need to do a second occurrence, but there is no second occurrence. Okay, yeah, this will be the second occurrence. This I'm okay, this I'm using this is what we do is that find the string that is called this, I mean the wherever this sentence is there, this word is there, I will change it to second. Okay, that will be in the second occurrence. So if we see here there is no this, and if we see here there is no this string, and if you see here there is this string, but you can see to this string in this particular line. Okay, what I'm doing, I am changing the second occurrence. This will be the first occurrence, this string will be the second occurrence. Okay, this will change, this particular string will be changed to second. Okay, if I do enter, then if I do cat file, see the second occurrence is being changed to second string. Okay, that is what the use of occurrence. Okay, substitution. Okay, that is what use. Okay, now what we do is that we print the line. Okay, let's say clean the screen. Okay, let's say you have Nike. Okay, you have Nike in one line. Okay, I don't know that line. I need to print that line. I need to print that line which has Nike string. Okay, or Nike word. What I do, I use sed, I use -n, and I use /Nike and p and the file name. This will print the line which contain the string Nike. Okay, if I press enter, yeah, see books, car, lappy, Nike, bike. Okay, let's use any other word. Let's use people, peoples, peoples. So this line will be printed, right? Okay, let's check. Yeah, this line will be printed. This line got printed. Okay, let's cat it so that I can see what's inside the file. Okay, next thing is that how do you delete something that which you don't need? Okay, let's say I need to delete a car string. Okay, 1 second. Okay, now what I do sed, I do I, that will be permanently deleting. I'm permanently deleting. Okay, I do double quotes, go inside, double slash, and car. Okay, if you find a car word in this particular file, then delete that car or delete that whole line. Delete that line. I don't need that line. I just need to see only this line and this line. I don't need to see the line which contain the string called car. So this will delete the line. Okay, let's see. Cat file. See, the line which contain what car is deleted. Okay, that is how we use delete in acd command. Okay, let's move. Let's say instead of using word, you need to delete some parts. Okay, you need to delete from 1 to 3 in third line, something like that. Let's do cat so that I'll see. Okay, what I do now, let's say acd command and double quotes, double single quotes, then let's say 1, 3d and file name. This, what it will do, it will delete this. This did not delete anything. Okay, actually it will delete the line 1, 2, 3. That is what we use. For that we use 1, 3d. That will delete lines from 1 to 3. Okay, let's add some more. Let's add some more else so that we will get 1 to 3 lines. This is third line. This is fourth line. Okay, now I'll save it. Now I'll do cat file.txt. Sorry for that. Cat file.txt. Okay, now I don't need to modify the file. Okay, I just will show the output how it will work. Okay, now set command, then double icon 1, 3d. Okay, then file name. This will delete the whole 3 lines. Yeah, this will delete the whole 3 lines and print then print the rest of the line here. Okay, if you don't believe, let me use -i and permanently modify the file. If I do enter, then if I do cat and file, you can see there is only 1 line in the file. So this will delete from 1 to 3rd line. 1, 2, 3 lines it will permanently delete. Okay, so we need some more lines. So I'll go for this and I'll add it. This is okay. Now we'll just save it. Okay, I'll do cat so that I can see what content is present in that file. Now what I do, I use insert and append text. So in this insert and append text, what we do, we will insert it in the 3rd line or 4th line or 5th line. Okay, let me show an example. If you do sed and if you do 3i slash, this is the 5th line. Okay, then file name. So I need to modify it. So I'm using -i. Okay, because be careful while you are using -i when importing files. So what this will do, it will insert this text in the 3rd line. Okay, so there is already a text in the 3rd line, that will be, this is the 3rd line. Okay, let me change the text. This is the new 3rd line. If I do enter and if I do cat and file, you can see that the 3rd line is been replaced by a new string called this is a new third line. Okay, that is why we use 3i. That will be third line and I will be for insert. Okay. Okay, now let's say let's do cat file, let's use SID. Then let's use I told you about how to insert. Now I'll tell you about how to append. That will be using 3a itself. This is the new third line append. If you do like this will append to the current line. Okay, I'm in the third line. If I do enter, nothing will be changed because it is asking for the file. I'll just cut it off. I did not specify the file name. SED 3a for append and a slash. This is the new third line appended. Okay, now I need to specify a file name. Okay, if I do enter, this will be appended in the third line. Okay, after the third line, I guess. Yeah, this will be appended after the third line. So I did not use -i, so I don't need to modify this file. So I did not use -i. So it will just show the output how it will edit in the particular file using a regular expression. So how do you use this regular expression? Okay, let's say let's go into the file file.txt. Instead of this is too boring, this like adding this. Okay, let me add something more. The at the house, the okay, garden in the house, and let me say he bought a new car. Let's save this. Let's go outside. Okay, what do you do now? So let's cat it so I can see what and all the what lines are there. Now what I do, I'll find a line which will start with this pattern, then I will delete that line. Okay, what I do, I'll use set and I will do slash, then I'll use uppercase. Okay, so now what I'm doing, I'll find a word which start with garden, then I will delete that particular line. Okay, I'll use file.txt. If I press enter, this will delete the line which is starting from garden. Okay, so see here there is a string called garden and here there is no string called garden. That is how we use a regular expression. Okay, this will be the starting. Okay, let's say there is a car in the last. Okay, let's say there is a car string in the last. So here you can see he bought a new car. The car string is in the last. I need to delete that line. What I do, I need to specify a dollar symbol after the car so that I'm saying that there is a string last. There is a string called car in the last of the line. So I need to delete that line. So I'm using D. That will delete that line. If I press enter, that will not show he bought a car. There is no he bought a car. Okay, so don't confuse. Garden in the house is also printing. You deleted here, but it is printing here because I'm not modifying the file. I'm just showing. If you need to modify, you need to use -i. I told you before. Okay, next we'll go for the next one. The next argument I'm using is that a multi command. I'll do cat and file. Okay, so the next command will be using multiple commands. So how do you use this multiple commands? Let's say you need to find two patterns. So that is where you use multiple commands. -e, if we specify -e, then if you specify, you can specify one pattern here. Let's say let we specify one pattern here. Let we find a name called second. Then the word called second I found here, that will be in the file.txt. okay, I need to replace this word into new word. Okay, this will be replaced. Okay, this is one argument, this is one pattern. Let's say I need to do some more else, so you use -e. So now you specify the second part. Let's say you need to delete the line which contain 4, and I specify /t. It will find a string which contain fourth word, that will be fourth FOURTS, that will be this line, and it will delete in which file? This file. If I press enter, somewhere I'm doing mistake. Okay, I need to specify / here. I missed it. Okay, okay. If I press enter, so this will find a second word. This will find a word that is called second, and it will replace with a new word. And the second pattern I'm using is that find a word which contain a fourth word. That means FOURT is fourth word, and it will delete that particular line. So you can see the line here, but you can't see the line here. Okay, that is why that is what the use of multiple commands. Okay, next we'll go for the next one. Okay, let's say you have some variables inside let's define some variables. Okay, let's define some variables in a particular in a file. Okay, let's go to the file. Sorry, this is not the file. Nano file.txt. okay, now I'll remove these things, we don't need that. Okay, so now what I do, I specify some variables. I'll specify some pattern, and I'll specify the values for it. Okay, I need to replacement is equal to orange. Okay, I now save it. Okay, now what I do, I'll do cat so that you can see what is inside the file. What I do now, I use set command, and I will replace a particular variable. I need to replace a particular variable. What I do, I'll use double quotes, yes /$ pattern / and replacement and the file name. Sorry, I need to specify / here as well. Okay, if I press enter, no previous regular expression. Okay, is /pattern PATTERN pattern replacement exactly, it is correct. So it will replace the pattern. Okay, pattern, that means it will replace the variables. That is why we use this one. Okay, the next argument that I'm showing, this is how we use this one. This is how we use for changing the variable name. Okay, the next argument I'm using is that I'll do cat, we'll do file. Okay, the next argument I'm using is that capital letter E. What this capital letter E will do is that it will match the multiple characters. Okay, so we need some text inside that, so I'll insert some text. Okay, what we do, we go inside a file, apples, oranges, or there is no string, and I'll save it, I'll come back. Okay, now if I do cat file, you can see this string. Okay, now what I do, I use sed -e, and in the patterns is /apples / oranges / file name. So this will match if there is any string called apples or if there is string called oranges. If I press enter, it will replace it off. See, if it finds any string called apples, then it will replace it with oranges, apples. If there is any, you do it. If there is no any, like let me say apples, apples, and if I press enter, it will not replace. If it find anything like apples, then it will replace. If not, it will not replace. Okay. Now let's say let's say that you need to eliminate two a word. Okay, said and hyphen capital letter E, then double quotes, single quotes, slash, then apple, or banana. There is no banana, so I'll use oranges. Apple or orange, I'll use orange. If you find something like this, if you find a name called apple, or if you find oranges, then delete that. If I press enter, it deleted, because see, if you delete this particular apple, then the whole line will be deleted. Okay, if you delete this orange, then the whole line will be deleted. Okay, like what we do, since this line, every line contained apple, oranges, what we do is we will take apples and oranges. Okay, now if I press enter, it will print only these two particular line, because it is apple, not apples. Okay, the whole line which contain apples will be deleted. Okay, that is why that is how we use OR statement. The next thing which I need to show is that matching repetitions. So how do you do that? So let's say you need to find at least three consecutive vowels. Then what you do, you sorry for that. Okay, so A-E-I-O-U, in the bracket specify 3 comma anything, 3 comma anything, like that. Then please delete that. Okay. But there is no word called 3 consecutive, like which contain the 3 consecutive A-I-O-U. What we do, let's go inside nano and let's go inside file. I'm little bit hurry. Okay, A-E-I-O-U and A-E-I. Okay, so at least 3 consecutive. Okay, I'll do what you do. I'll do A-E and A-E-R, A-E, like that. Okay, now what I do, I use set command, then I use a capital letter E, then slash A-E-I-O-U. Okay, now what I do, 3 comma everything and slash T, and I'll specify a file name. Now what it will do, it will find a string which contain at least 3 vowels and it will delete it. If I press enter, see, so this has a 3 vowels and nothing has a 3 vowels, only this particular thing has a 3 vowels. Then it will delete this particular string, I mean particular line also it will delete, and string also it will delete. That is how we use matching repetitions. Okay, next thing I'm showing is that matching zeros or ones occurrence. Okay, let's cat to see the thing. Okay, if I use set, okay, now yes slash color and question mark and R, U question mark and R slash R color and file. So if it find zeros or 1, it will delete, but instead of color I'll use orange. Oranges or orange. Oh, sorry, I need to close this one. See, there is no oranges or ones or zeros. It will replace it, I guess. Yeah. So there is a string called oranges. See, oranges. You found a string called oranges that will be replaced with orange. That is why we use zeros or ones. If it is ones or zeros, just do what I say. That will be replacing the given pattern to replacement pattern. Okay, the next thing will be one or more occurrence. Let's say, let's go into the file and let's add a bb ccc abb. Okay, let's save the file. Okay, let's do cat to see what is inside the file. Now I do cd command -e, then I'll specify yes slash then dot this slash 1 plus repeated this does not have any slash, repeated, and file name. So this will I need to close this, sorry, slash. This will say which and all the string is repeated. See, you can see here AA is repeated, BB is repeated, CC is repeated. That will be replaced with repeated. Yeah. So instead of repeated, let's say I need to say I found one. Wherever there is a repeated string, that will be replaced with I found one. Okay, if I press enter, you can see I found one, I found one, or I found one, where the string is repeated. See, it is AA, BB and CC. That is how we use. Okay, that is all up, guys, and thank you for watching, and I hope you have that much patience to watch my video, and thank you for watching. Bye.